Every tank's different, but I've got Steve here to help me plumb this one. Let's do it.
Hey Brady, so first thing I do is I lay the plumbing out on the floor, how it's going to go in the tank. So that when I'm assembling it, I know what it's going to look like. I've gone from left to right here, how it's going to fit in the back. So let's make a start. We've got 2 inlets here going down into the tank.
Yep.
And this one here is where the return pump goes. Turns the water in, so it comes down one end and back the other. And let's put it on the tank. So start with that one. O-rings. O-rings, O-rings, O-rings. This whole...
There's 2 on there.
Yeah, that's right.
So one
this
goes
whole
underneath.
thing is about O-rings. There's nothing more important going on here. So we make sure that one's nice and tight in position.
Yep.
Right, and then nice and flat. And then we've got another one on the other side.
Yep. And then fix
that locking up.
Gotcha.
All right. Alright, next one.
Every time they're doing something, I'm always eating. Are you still eating?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is number 2. It's almost hard to fit down past the first one.
Nice comfy fit.
Okay, why is there 2?
Because if one gets blocked, there's an emergency.
Ah, okay, so
There's water pumping from the sump into the tank. And if one of the pipes that goes back to the sump is blocked, you're going to overflow. That's why the CADE has an emergency. And all good reef tanks do. What's this exercise all about?
O-rings.
So you see how they're in the groove? Make sure they're in the groove. You've got bits of stone and junk there to inhibit the O-rings function. Same there. Let's put that one on the closest to me.
Beneath?
Yep, it goes in there, and that's because it's going to dump water into that chamber.
There.
That's it. Perfect. And the tap here is to control the flow. And that's the emergency one. Check the O-ring.
It's OE. Looking good.
So now this is the pipe for the water going back up.
So one doesn't have a thread, and one does.
So that one goes there. The one with the thread is the RO. So that's where the RO comes down. So that threads in. So I'd disassemble that bulkhead there. And screw that in. It's threaded, so you only need the one O-ring.
Yep. Don't forget the O-rings. The thread that goes forever. Do I put this one on?
Yep. So that's on, not the one, yeah. Oh, that, yes, that there. And then, yeah, it's going to angle inwards.
Ah.
A bit of pipe we've misplaced.
This is what happens when Steve runs the show.
No, it's not. It's because Bloody Buddy took it out to do this here.
Ah, yeah.
I didn't take anything.
See, I told you it was over here.
Ah.
2 O-rings, one on the outside, one on the inside. You notice these ones, a little threaded, sorry, not threaded, a little ridge on them. So this one goes down inside the chamber here.
Yep.
And this end hooks up to the spout return. And what's that? One-way valve, so that it can't siphon back.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's the only brand with that feature. Great feature. So let's make sure that's on nice and firm, because it's hard to get to once it's in there.
Oh, so you got to tighten that beforehand, yeah?
Yeah. So, and then that one in the bottom, this one here, and threads onto there. It's going to fit how it fits in the groove nicely. One each side of the glass. So, are your arms long enough?
Do I need to tighten this or leave it for now?
That's for there.
Let's try this.
So, unless you're an orangutan, you might need some help.
I don't need help. I am an orangutan. Surely this head thing comes out.
So, knock the O-ring off.
How can I get it through?
Get out of here. Come on.
It's not that either. It's just actually physically getting it down past that.
Yeah, so I'm going to remove that.
Oh, okay. Ah, schmort.
I forgot it goes in that hole, not that hole. Pro tip.
Oh.
Put it in the bigger hole. Screw that on, just hand tight. Make sure that O-ring's in place with the ridge the correct way.
What, ridge down in there, cool.
The ridge up into the...
Up. That.
Yeah, that's way. It's an anti-clockwise thread. I'm just fucking with you.
Oh my god. Like, well, this thing's threaded. It's on an angle. Can you?
Oh, you've cross-threaded it.
No, I haven't.
Oh my god. That feels good.
It's good now. Can you lean it this way? Yep. Now what are these bits?
So that, I'll show you up here, up top. See that pipe in there that we had? That goes into that goes in there like that, and through the hole here. And then on this side of it, we're going to attach that spout that moves around. So we're going to position that first. In there. Right level. Through there. Straighten it up a bit. Yeah, that one. That thread's on there. We don't want the sand on that little bit of rubber, we'll just grind it.
Yeah.
So this is how you put the rubber on. Like that. Actually, it's on the wrong way. That's no good. That's how bad things happen. And then on here, and it's just a quick twist like that, and that spout you can move around in direction or where you flow the water. That's it, that's done.
Alright.
So now we've got this manifold here.
What's this from?
And so we're going to use that to attach, that's going to end up there, but not just yet. That's going to do it, we're going to attach the pump onto there.
So it looks like it sits that way.
So just put that there for now. That's right, that goes up there, and look, this is where the return pump goes. So water goes up here, and then back into the tank.
So it sits that?
No, goes like that. And then this allows us here to then take water and take it off into other devices when we want, and we'll show you more about that. So you're going to need to come around the front.
Ah, gotcha.
We're looking at it from the back. That's it. On there. And that just goes on the back here. O-ring. Did you check the O-ring?
Of course. I check it every time.
This one here. That's your RO.
So you need RO for salt water?
Great.
Yes, because what happens is when the water evaporates, the salt stays in the water and it becomes saltier. So you need RO, which is purified water, to top it up so you keep that salinity level perfect.
Yep, gotcha.
Nothing to do with tap water at all. All about the salt water that you've got in your aquarium.
Yeah.
And when water evaporates out of your aquarium, only water evaporates, just pure H2O, not minerals, not salt, just water disappears. And therefore, the water in the aquarium becomes more condensed and becomes saltier. So you're topping it up with fresh RO water that is purified H2O that compensates for the evaporation.
Okay, gotcha.
Just casually having a conversation through the tank.
Good. Like Romeo and Juliet.
So that's the RO. And that goes down into there, look at that. And that, while you're there, you can touch that, slot it in there.
Yep.
And then thread it onto the base of that.
It looks oddly like a set of...
And then last but not least, you know what this is?
I think
Never
I know
seen
what
one of
that
these.
is.
That just fits on here. And then the other end of that is the return pump. And we plug the return pump outlet goes in there.
Yep.
Takes the water up here into the tank. Alternately, you can grab some, use these manifolds here to push water into reactors and things, and it returns here. We're done. Plumbing's done. Let's put that return pump on.
Yay!
All right, do I need any other attachment for it?
So, the great white, this here, I'll take that back off. It's not going to fit Fortunately, the great white comes with a lot of different fittings. So look in the box for one that's going to fit this.
That's the one, I think.
Fit?
Of course.
Beautiful. So, I'm going to get rid of that one. That one. We want this one.
Did you check the O-ring? We did it. Got in.
Cross.
Don't cross thread it, Steve.
So, just hand tight. These don't need to be super tight. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's some little rubber feet in the box. Let's put those on because we don't want it rattling around on the bottom of the glass. Those little rubber feet so that it's silent. Put that in now because you'll lose them.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah, well, I've had another 2. Go like that. Very important. Got to wear your shoes.
There it is there.
There's more than... There's like 8 shoes here.
The good Lord Anthony saw fit to include spares in his product. Because I complained that I didn't have spares.
It's true. He complains.
And then onto there. And we're going to go around and we'll check all the tightness of all the fittings.
Yep.
And we're done.
Sick.
Perfect.
Okay, all done. Now we're almost ready to fill her up in the next video, but first we hope and pray to the fish gods that we plumbed it just right the first time, just like the pros, and it doesn't spring a leak.